Hello, Healthversations squad. Welcome to yet another episode whereby I'll be taking you with me as I show you what I get to eat even when I am on holiday. I hope you enjoy. So we arrived at County 01 at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and we had traveled by bus. Our first stop was at Barca restaurant, and to be honest, restaurants and even shops in County 01 do not open early because it was a hassle getting to this place. But at least they had ready food by that morning, and as you can see, there were not so many healthier options, but I still chose to go with a good carb, which was the mbaazi and the eggs and some sugarless coffee. So at around 9:30, once we were done with our meal, which actually took quite some time for it to be prepared, because the eggs took around 1 hour before they were brought, which is quite okay. We took a tuk-tuk which was supposed to take us to where we were staying, which was in Nyali. And if you've been in Mombasa, most of the means of transport here is tuk-tuk, which I find quite okay, and also their prices are usually reasonable. So it took us approximately 30 minutes to get to where our B&B was. So we finally got to our Airbnb, and this is a little house tour of how the house is set up. And this is the second time we are using our host. His name is Simon. The last time we were in Mombasa, we stayed at Bamburi, and he also hosted us via his Airbnb. And the reason as to why we love using him is because, one, his houses are usually very much close proximity to the beaches. His prices are also very much reasonable, and his customer service is always A1. So if you're maybe looking forward to come to Mombasa and you'd like to use his Airbnbs, I'm gonna leave his contacts in the description box below. Enjoy the rest of the video. So after getting ample rest, we headed out in the evening to go to Nyali Beach, which took us approximately 10-15 minutes to get there. And I had missed the beach. I had missed grounding so much. And just in case you don't know what grounding is, it's a therapeutic technique that focuses on realigning your electrical energy by reconnecting you to the earth. And one of the major benefits of grounding is it helps with chronic fatigue, anxiety and depression, cardiovascular disease, reduced inflammation, and many others. And we also in the process met a very warm, welcoming guy who was selling madafu, and we got to enjoy a couple as we got to enjoy and explore the nature and just reconnect and ground as much as we could before we headed out for dinner. So after taking dinner, which I'll be showing you shortly what I took, we went to Nyali Center. This was at Naivas to get the following day breakfast, and we took the sweet potatoes, the eggs, and also Mans took some whole wheat bread, quote unquote. And guys, to be honest, I can tell you that I didn't enjoy my dinner because one, the place that we went, there was no a whole tilapia that was left. So the kasamaki that was left was very, very tiny. It wasn't even well prepared. But I just had to eat because I was hungry, and also it was quite late to start looking for somewhere else to go and eat. And the goal, as you'll be hearing me insisting so much even on this video, is to be in constant movement, because as you can see, those were my steps for day 1, and I burned 460 calories. That is always the goal, to be in constant movement in as much as we are eating right.
Internet, how are you doing? Welcome to day 2 as I thank you with me as I'll be showing you what I will be eating and also my daily activities. Yesterday we walked a total of 15,000 steps. That was quite impressive. And we burned a total of around 460 calories, and we ate only 2 meals because we ate in the morning, alafu we didn't eat anything the entire day until my dinner, which I showed you guys yesterday was meat. And in between there we had taken madafu, and that was just not even food. So in the morning, since I am not hungry, we don't take any breakfast as a regular intermittent faster. So I will just only drink water and maybe take my first meal at around 12 noon because I have a couple of activities or we have a couple of activities lined up. And then maybe we're going to have our first meal maybe at around that 12. That will be now breaking our fast. And now we're going to have maybe our next meal in the evening, which will be dinner. So basically, even when I am on holiday, I do intermittent fasting because intermittent fasting is a lifestyle. Again, I listen so much to my body because, to be honest, I've woken up and I'm not feeling hungry. So where should I go? Packed up food, whereas I just know sinanja. So I just stick to eating as per how my body is used to, even when I am on a normal schedule. So doing the 16-8 or the 24 or the OMAD. But now when I'm on holiday, I try and at least take 2 standard meals, and even if I'm going to take a drink, I make sure that it is not any sugary drink like Jana. I really, really enjoyed the madafu. So yeah, I hope today is going to be another amazing day. Yesterday, it was amazing. Let's see how the day unfolds. I'm going to try and take videos or whatever I'll be doing, because the goal for me when I am on holiday is to try as much as I can to be in movement. That really, really saves me a lot. So that even when I sit down to eat, at least I know the calories are not gonna be packed up and I'm not moved. So yeah, that's the goal, to be constantly in movement and to just make sure that, yes, when I sit down to eat, I don't obsess or think about the calories. No, guys, remember that I don't obsess and think over calories. I just make sure that I eat a fully well nutrient-based meal. Guys, Yesterday, I took a video of us shopping for whatever we're gonna be eating today, because we avoid going to restaurants. Because something else I noticed is that the restaurants around this place are so like limited, that there is no like good feeling or nutrient dense meals. There is none. So what we decided to do, instead of going for breakfast, and maybe the only option that is there is basically maybe the breads, and which we know are not gonna be filling, we're gonna make breakfast today. So yeah, let me cut the long story short here. I'm gonna tag you along today, and I hope you're enjoying this series. Have an amazing day. Let's get right into our day. Bye.
So that is what we took: sweet potatoes, eggs, and a small portion of bread. And before that, we had taken a cup of water. So at around 2 p.m. we headed out, and we were supposed to go to Marikiti to do some shopping. I didn't document much of that because it's a market, and your phone might go. And also on this particular day we were supposed to go to Hela Park, but we got there pretty late, so we decided to forward the activity for the following day. And we decided to head to Forodhani, a place I'd highly recommend. If you are in Mombasa, you should check it out. The restaurant is just around where Fort Jesus is, and it is also adjacent to the ocean, so you get to enjoy your food as you also enjoy the ocean breeze. You just get to enjoy the ocean. It's just vibes, guys, and we truly enjoyed. And we decided to go with the carnivore platter, which constituted of mishkaki, the meat, chicken tikka, and also the accompaniment was either naan bread or fries. I ate more of the proteins and vegetables, and I can tell you guys the portions were really humongous. We even had to carry some food home because we couldn't finish. And as you can see, those were my steps of the day: 13,000 steps and 415 calories burned. Good morning, internet. I hope you're doing well. So this marks like the last day of us doing different activities here in County 001, and I wanted just to give a small highlight of what happened yesterday. As you saw, we went to Forodhani, a place that I would really highly recommend, because one, their customer service was A1, their food was amazing, and as you just saw, we chose to go with the carnivore platter. And guys, it was nothing short of amazing. We actually even came back with food because it was quite a lot. Because you all know, I've been telling most guys about what protein does. When you just go on a like high protein diet, it fills you up. You do not feel hungry. It's around 10 a.m. in the morning, and I'm feeling completely full. So even when I'm on holidays, what I try to do is I try to make sure that I choose high protein meals, so that they can just fill me up for longer before my next meals. So today we'll only be having brunch and then now dinner, and that will mark our stay here in County 01. I hope you've learned a thing or two, that it's still very much possible for you to go to holiday and still choose the right foods, and you still get to maintain your weight. Because going on holiday for me does not mean now going on overboard and now eating the food that I've not been eating out there. No, it still means sticking to mindful eating and understanding, or just choosing food according to how it exactly makes me feel afterwards. Because eating protein does not make me feel bloated, it doesn't make me feel like cranky or so I always make sure that I choose a high protein diet. And I know, and we all know, that protein do not make you gain weight. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this series, and I'm gonna take you with me today as we mark out this small series that you are having of what I get to eat even when I'm on a holiday. I hope you've enjoyed. This is day 3. We were headed to Nyali Beach, and we had a couple of activities lined up. we were supposed to go for a boat ride. I was supposed to swim, and we were also supposed to go to Hela Park and also do as much grounding as much as we could. So we got there, we did some grounding as we waited for the guys who were supposed to take us for the boat ride to prepare the boat. And we were set. And after that, I swam with the help of a coach, definitely, because I'm not a good swimmer. And at around 2 or 3 p.m., we were headed to Hela Park, as I'll be showing you after this. So after we were done with the beach activities, we were headed now to Hela Park. And the previous day, guys, we had gone to Hela Park at around 5:30, and the guards were very honest and told us there is nothing much that we're gonna see because it was pretty late. So if you're in Mombasa and you're planning to go to Hela Park, please make sure that you go there early, before like 3 p.m. because things such as giraffe feeding starts at 3 p.m. The feeding of the hippos usually starts at around 4, and also now the crocodile feeding usually starts at around 4:30 p.m. So go there early. Don't be like us who went there and we had to go back. And entrance fee is usually 600 bob. So we got there, we enjoyed feeding the giraffes, we enjoyed feeding the witnessing of feeding of the hippos. We also enjoyed this feeding of the crocodiles, and in as much as I was really struggling because I was coming down with a cold, the previous day I had taken really cold water from the fridge, which had actually affected me in a way because I was coming down with a sore throat, and I was just trying to push myself, but we did it. So after the giraffe feeding and stuff, we decided to head to where we were supposed to have our first meal of the day, which was at Mikaye, a restaurant that I also highly recommend. The aesthetics, the ambience in this place, we just loved it. As a matter of fact, the lighting in this the lighting is not doing justice to this video because the place is just amazing. So we decided to also settle down with the platters, but before that I ordered porridge because I was really feeling cold. In as much as I didn't enjoy it that much because it was too plain. People who bought our Wimby mix can tell you how rich the porridge is, but I just had to take it. And we also now settled down with the platter, which was now grilled meat, pork chops, chicken, mishkakis, and also a side dish of kachumbari. And that was the end of day 3 with the steps that I was able to accomplish. And day 4 is now us heading back to Nairobi. Here is us headed to Mombasa town, whereby we were supposed to take our bus back to Nairobi. We took several stopovers, and this was around like 8 a.m. guys, and the chemists were not open because I wanted to get something that would help me with the homa that I was having. But we finally got there. So we arrived safely at the station, we boarded, and this is what was being offered for the VIPs. As you can see, they were offering sodas, biscuits, and some water. But tell me why, guys, your 5 shillings biscuit has over 30 ingredients in it. Most definitely, I passed on it. I didn't take any of the sodas. I didn't take any of the biscuits. I only took water, and we had purchased cashews. I'm a really huge fan of cashews, and that is what we came on munching along the way before we go to a stopover. And basically that was my day 4, and I hope you've enjoyed this series, and let me know in the comments down below whether you enjoyed, what you'd like to see more of from Healthversations. We truly appreciate your feedback. Otherwise, that is how I get to maintain my 57 kgs. I didn't add any inch, and I went back to the gym like I never left, and I was still feeling amazing. And so you too can, even when you achieve your goal weight. It all depends on the choices that you make. I'll definitely see you on the next one. Like the video, share, and comment down below. Till next time, see you.